Hi, I'm Jesse St. Laurent, VP of Product Strategy here at SimpliVity. And today I want to talk a little bit about the marketplace and really what's led to Hyperconvergence and SimpliVity's solution, the true hyperconverged platform. If we start with the traditional infrastructure, the legacy players, we had servers and traditional shared storage devices, and then we had all these other appliances in the data center that got added over time. Devices like backup to disk devices, WAN optimization, cloud gateways, etc. Each of these devices is made up of the same real core components, whether it's the servers at the top with CPU and memory, or the appliances below with CPU and memory as well. It's the same core building blocks. And to address the challenges that existed because of the traditional infrastructure, we had what we call Convergence 1.0 in the marketplace. And this was an attempt to package these existing technologies in a way that simplified the deployment process. So a significant step forward for customers, really reduced the amount of time it took to go from ordering a system to having virtual machines up and running live in production by simplifying the deployment aspects, pre-configuring, and running a set of versions and technology that were all pre-tested to work together. Convergence 2.0 goes to solving a different problem. It addresses actually these isolated pools of resources we see here on the left-hand side and creates on the top a single shared resource pool, but only for the servers and storage. It's more like virtualizing the storage than it is actually addressing all of the problems underlying the data center. What this does is it allows the top half to be more efficient because it's created that single shared resource pool. Those CPUs and memory can be shared by the various technologies that are running there. The challenge is when you look at all these components, all the appliances in the data center that are left behind, you still have the backup to disk device and all these other components. Another approach that's been taken here is some vendors are bringing these components up into the environment and running them as virtual appliances. So it does take these CPU and memory resources down here and eliminate the appliance, but effectively you have to add more resources into the top half of the environment, into that resource pool, to help address the demands of those applications. So it still doesn't address the underlying data problem. The data being written into what is the shared storage of the Convergence 2.0 solution still has to be processed by the replication virtual appliance, the backup to disk virtual appliance, the WAN optimization virtual appliance. So it still doesn't address the underlying problem. SimpliVity not only creates a single shared resource pool for all the CPU and memory within the infrastructure, but it also more holistically addresses the data problem. So by processing all the data within the environment once at inception to deduplicate, compress, and optimize that data, we are dramatically more efficient in the data movement and data management within the environment. The other aspect of the system that makes it much more efficient is that all of the hard work, all the heavy lifting to do that deduplication, compression, optimization of the data is offloaded onto the OmniStack accelerator card. So this allows us to keep those x86 resources available to run all the business applications within the environment and run as many virtual machines in your environment as possible.